Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on last year's national champions, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So Notre Dame's offense is on the field for the first time today. We got a real treat today. We're going to see a matchup between a high-powered offense that's been almost impossible to stop against a defense that's been shutting people down. Kirk, this should be fun.
Well, this is what really you hope for in a game of this magnitude is good versus good. That's what we have, as you said, Chris. Outstanding offense, been producing all year, and this defense has been taking no prisoners, just dominant. Something's got to give today.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype of the playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
They don't block the defensive end. You show some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's third down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So Auburn's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well together.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football.
And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. Punt team ready to boot it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team able to bring the return to the ground. The first play of this drive now set up at the 34. Scanning the field, it's Carr. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. Second down after that short completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught behind the line. It's Young. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Quick throw over the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Ball handed off. running through the tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but need this crucial conversion right now. Inside give now from the shotgun. Strong defense that stopped him right near the line of scrimmage. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. This will bounce and head out of bounds inside the 10. That's a great punt. The offense will be pinned back. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Touchdown, Notre Dame. A great return as the defense comes up with a huge takeaway and score. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Offense operating from the pistol. They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Keeping it on the ground here. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's the spin move. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? And here he goes. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Important 2nd down play coming up. Gonna run it. It's Young. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. It's Carr. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Davidson.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Defense dials up the pressure there, plays man coverage, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback in time, and he finds a nice completion.
Back to throw again. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Auburn, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money. And then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The shotgun running play call. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Now it's second down here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide.
He's in the clear. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Looking for a gap. It's Young.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the option play here. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. It was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to it.
Offense looking to convert up third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Looking to pass. It's Carr. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
They bring the punter onto the field now. See if he can make a play on this return. The returner brought down by the coverage team. And one final play before the end of the quarter. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Short game, but it's going to be the final play of the first period. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stop it with the 37, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, they told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football. And here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Here's a throw underneath to the back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the toss play. Breaks an open space. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
That's enough to move the sticks and get them a first down at the 41. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Short completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
The pass rush closing in. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag brings up a third down.
Get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To throw, it's Arnold. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Tigers!
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, another first down run for Notre Dame. But man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those offensive linemen they've had in South Bend. Just what a tradition, something I know they're very proud of.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
There's a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And a kick now for the 5th time today. And that sets up a return. And the returner will be brought down. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Arnold. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Dump off caught by the running back. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play. The punt team making their way on the field. The fair catch made at the 30-yard line. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short connection to the tight end here. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
On the ground, it's Young. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this runner just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that really just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put them...
Looking for a man deep down the left side. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Now coming off a 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. One play moves the ball to the 45 and the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Davidson. Breaks into the clear. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw yet again. Caught over the middle. It's Davidson. They bring it down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll try the left side with a toss. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of a play.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. Defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Grab down the middle. It's Henderson. Timeout is called. A tough strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. He knocks it through with confidence. And they add to their lead. So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Let's see what they do here in the... minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Grab behind the line. It's Washington. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 39. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. First down here for this offense. Dropping back, it's Carr. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. I'm running down, just one play left here in the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught for the completion. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. A deep shot to the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
They look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Caught over the middle. It's Henderson. They make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it for the first down at the 47.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that.
He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
They'll run it here. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Here he goes. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Quick catch over the middle. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. Makes a quick catch. Throws out the stiff arm. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Auburn. They finish off the scoring drive. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine at playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. The defense all over. They stop it right at the line.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
You've seen you able to make the stop after a short game. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He bought some time, now lets it go.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today. And he's not done yet.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He'll hand it off. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing the victory.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Caught in the backfield. It's Howard. He's in the clear. Looked out of bounds, and it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Grab down the middle. It's Davidson. Touchdown, Tigers. And the route is on. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. We're coming off a quick 3 and out, so we can put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. Back to throw. It's Carr. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Caught over the middle. It's Strong. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. They come up short on the 3rd down completion, and here comes the punt team. And they've got the returner corralled.
And your Auburn Tigers will take over.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building in the lead here in the second half. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. With the catch, it's Odom. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Davidson. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Looking to pass. It's Arnold. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And they'll use the ground game here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
But it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. This group was coming off a quick 3 and out. They put something together in this drive. So the drive begins with of the shotgun. Breaks into the clear. Got the first down and still motoring. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Contact as he threw it. He's got it in the open. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Back to throw. It's Carr. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll hand it off. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. You got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Running play called on third and short. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes him one of the top backs in the country.
This time he stopped short, scored the touchdown, but he doesn't back it up with a two-point conversion. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And at first down, they go right back to him. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big game like this on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Grab behind the line. It's Howard. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Grinding away with their running game. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot an inch short of a first down. So here we go, third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Hebe keeps it himself.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it, no problem. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Back to pass. It's Carr. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. And a timeout taken by the defense with 30 seconds remaining. Backed up here, 2nd and long from the 15. No press here. The defense backing away. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And the defense will stop the clock with a timeout here. 25 seconds remaining. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Here's a screen pass to the running back. A timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. The punt will bounce out of bounds down at the 5-yard line. That's a great punt. So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. To the air. It's Arnold. Checks this down to the running back. tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.